Rewriting reality. Again, rewriting reality. The 1567 Scottish cover-up. They say history is written by the winners. That's a polite way of putting it. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you agree? In reality, history is scrubbed by them. In 1567, the Scottish government didn't just defeat Mary Queen of the Scots. They deployed a machine to delete her, to erase her. We have recovered the blueprint of how they did it. Again, we have recovered the blueprint of how they did it. This wasn't a series of accidents. It was a coordinated strike against the truth. Documents burn, records were rewritten, and the people who knew too much simply vanished, simply disappeared without a trace. Today, we audit the mechanics of institutional silence. The paper trail, fire. Let's look at the first layer, the records. Here, the map, the exact dates when Mary's administrative files began to disappear. This wasn't a house cleaning. Again, this was not a house cleaning. It was a surgical removal. So by applying the 7-1 method to the state-owned archives, we have found the memory holes on the same days that key political decisions were being made. The supporting evidence was being incinerated. They weren't just destroying paper, they were destroying the legal foundation of her reign. So if the records doesn't exist, the event never happened. But you can't just burn paper. You have to handle the people who saw the ink being dry. This is where the audit gets dark, twisted. We have tracked the systematic cycle of removals, targeting low-level household staffs, the cooks, the guards, the messengers. These individuals witnessed the actual movements of the conspirators. They saw who entered the room and who left. And within weeks, they rushed through the legal system at a speed that is unheard of for the 16th century. They were moved through the courts and silenced before their testimony could ever reach a public record. It was a dual-track purge. Erase the papers, then erase the witnesses. The dual-track purge. Our audit shows a perfect synchronization. The movement in the record was written. The person who could contradict it was eliminated. Again, the person who can speak otherwise, contradict it, was eliminated. This wasn't chaos. It was a high-efficiency machine designed to ensure that by the time the next generation looked back at the history books, at their history, there was only one story left to tell. And this is the ultimate tool of power. You see, the ability to edit reality in real time, we are revealing the forensic sequence that proves the government didn't just kill a queen. They murdered the truth itself. The final assessment. The 1567 cover-up wasn't just a Scottish scandal. It was a masterclass on how an institution can erase its own footprints. And once you understand the mechanics of silence, you start to see it everywhere. Case closed.